sabi trade, we sabi pay. Welcome to NairaTrader. Let's talk about how our 20% drawdown works in the fastest way possible.
So guys, we'll be using 1 million as our starting capital for this explanation. So now the maximum drawdown offered is 20%. 20% of 1 million is 200k. So if you lose 200k on this 1 million at any point in time, or let's assume the market drops to 800,000, you've breached the account. So don't forget guys, we are still using 1 million as our example. So by trading with 1 million, let's assume you now open a trade and the trade is in massive profit. Market moved all the way up to 2 million. If you haven't yet closed the trade and the trade now start dropping all the way down back to 1 million, people do call it break even. At that break even, you haven't yet breached the account until the trade further moves down to 800,000. So when we say our drawdown is balance based, we are not wrong. Your starting balance is 1 million. 20% of 1 million is 200k. So regardless of the profit you're making, drawdown will always be 200k. Not because you get to 2 million, your drawdown will now increase. No, it's always at 200k. Now remember, I said the drawdown works with your balance. So if you trade and the market moves up and you are in total profit of 2 million, as soon as you close the trade, that means you have a new balance. This is your new balance. And remember, our 20% drawdown still remains 200k. 200k of the initial capital. So from this 2 million, if the market now moves down from 2 million down to 800k, that means you've lost the 200,000. Your account will be breached. For your account not to be breached, since you have traded from 1 million all the way to 2 million, you are in massive profit. So when you see that the market is moving down against you and it's almost at 1.8 million, okay, that means you are probably around 19% drawdown. Before you get to 20% drawdown, it's advisable to cash out because you'll still be having like 800,000 plus as profit. You can still cash out before you finally breached. But as soon as you hit the 200,000 naira loss on the 2 million naira balance, your account will be breached. Remember, we are using a third-party broker, so you have access to it. You can do your own research. You can analyze your account by yourself and be sure of what you're doing. But for those that find it difficult, you can send us email. We do it for you. But we advise that you do it by yourself. So as you can do it on the PC, you can as well do it on your mobile phone. So just go to the account history, right click and select report. On the report section, you click on overview. So once you click on overview, you have this at the top right here. For you to see the full report, it's advisable for you to just click and download as a PDF. So once you click and download as PDF, it makes it easy for you to see both the floating and balance drawdown easily. Okay, so I'm going to open it now for you to see the PDF and how it looks like. So now there are two important points here. This is the maximum drawdown, which is the floating, and that floating is the, or let me say, the maximum loss that was running when the trade was still active. Okay, so because sometimes you place a trade, you enter like 20 trades, put the phone in your pocket, and you see massive profit. But while the phone was in your pocket, maybe something happened and the market moved against you in massive drawdown before going back into profit. This is where it's being revealed. That will show you the floating, maximum floating loss you had. Okay, so and for the balance drawdown, that one can be spotted at the lower part of the PDF. Okay, so this is the balance drawdown, while this is the floating drawdown.